we're going to win. And we're going to win a championship. Otherwise, why are we doing it?
Cowboys Nation was good. Welcome back to a surprise episode of StarChasers. I know, hey, we hung in there for the long haul, right? Cowboys Nation,
Yes, we did.
for that crazy ass delay, that was wild. But welcome back to StarChasers. As you guys know, it's your girl Cravin Cowboys, like I'm a girl star in the building. How you feeling, sis? Tell me how you feeling.
Tough loss. You know what I'm saying? I think, and shout out to Decones, Filthy, the Basement Boys. If y'all was shooting the link, I'd love to be on with y'all. Yeah, we'll shoot. Should we do? We'll probably take a couple. Take a call or two. Yeah, because it is late.
That'd be dope. Yeah,
we'll do it. We'll put the link in there. But yeah, I think this game. I mean, started off hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like the offense really looked good. I have to be honest. You know what I'm saying? The offense, especially the first half, looked good. We were moving up and down the field. Perfect game ball control. Perfect game management that we did at the end of the half to make the score 20. I think it was 20-24. Neither of us scored. Nobody scored in the whole second half, which is crazy.
Right. But also at the same time, I don't think anyone punted in the first half as well. Like I don't even think we punted until the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
That was a hell of a game.
Nobody punted till the second half. But first, I forgot. Please hit the like button. As you guys coming in, please hit the share button. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already to Stargazer Sports and Cravin Cowboys. And what are you doing with your life? And Sis will put the banner up.
Correct.
And then y'all can also see our cash apps there to donate. And somebody, I want to give a special shout out. I don't know if she's my Cowboys fan or my WNBA fan, but somebody donated to me $100.
Woo, nice.
So I don't know. What's her name? I don't know if she's a Cowboys fan or a WNBA fan, but if Kathy Thompson, thank you so much for your donation. That was a huge donation, Kathy Thompson. If you see this on the playback, thank you so much. Please reach out to me, comment on one of my posts or something like that, because I love to give a personal thank you, because I really appreciate that, and that's actually going to help me get that software I need to get. Nice. Thank you so much, Kathy. I feel like that is just such a huge blessing. And I'm gonna do it on my WNBA show too, so because I don't know who it is, but I just know they donated. But
that's awesome. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. That's really cool, man.
How did you feel about the game, sis?
Look, I'm kind of along the same lines as you. Like, I'm glad how they opened up the game. Start, I know, with the whole incident, I'm really trying to wrap my mind around why, things like that. I know, thinking we talk about Cowboys fans, Cowboys get a little extra limelight, a little extra attention, and things like that. But it's like, why do you feel the need to spit on our quarterback? That's insane.
Oh, yeah, let's start with that. Yeah, why is Jalen Carter, dumbass, spitting on our quarterback? And you see how they were snitching, talking about Dak actually spitting in his direction. Right. Okay, spitting in someone's direction is not the same thing as literally directly spitting on somebody.
Right. And guess who I heard it from first? Of course, Cowboys writers. I'm sorry, but I'm tired of some of these writers. I know y'all Cowboys beat writers, but some of y'all be pushing some of these stories out here first. I be hearing it straight from y'all. Like, really? Really? I just don't get. I understand maybe the implication of Dak spat first and things like that, but like you said, you just don't spit directly on the person. Like, that was wild. That was insane. I was cursing the TV. I ain't gonna lie. I was cursing his tail out. I'm like, it's just some things you don't do.
What a disgusting MF. It's just like, yes. What the fuck? Like, and I was talking to my brother. He's like, that's literally assault.
Yes.
Like, are you an idiot? It literally, like, you an idiot. You spit directly on him. Like, that's just so disgusting. Right. I'm gonna lie. I did like that. Like, Dak had that energy, but it's just
sis. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I tweeted like Dak was in demon mode. When I saw he winked in that smile, I'm like, yeah, Dak is on something different this season. When the city was like, he got swag back. Yeah, he got some little something more than swag. Like, Dak he was looking like, I don't give a F. Dak is I don't give a F. I feel like that's Dak's energy right now. Like, he don't give a single F. And it's his mom's birthday. Mom's had him tonight. Hey, shout out to Mom's Prescott. Mom's had him tonight. Mom's had his back tonight.
Like, Dak was definitely, when they say on demon time, he was on demon time. Like, Dak played incredible. Like, yeah, there were some throws I know that he wished he had back, but he played incredible. Like,
yes, talk about it, sis. Please.
Throw after throw after throw. Like, so many drops tonight. So many drops. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But we look at, I pulled up the box score stats. Dak went 21 of 34, 186 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Really, because we were running the ball pretty well. I know the stats won't look. It's because the second half, I felt like Philly kind of shut the run down. But I know the first half for sure, like, we were moving the ball pretty well. Javante's average, I think, in the first half was more so like 4.4. Then in the second half, because of some run stuffs, it ended up being 3.6. But 2 touchdowns that should have been 3.
Facts.
We didn't have Miles Sanders' ass in there fumbling the ball at the goal line. I don't know why, and I know, you say sorry, look, he had a long of 49. I'm like, yeah, but this fool was too slow to score.
Yes. At least a yard, almost 2 yards in between you and the defender. Really?
You allow Zach Bond to catch you, Miles Sanders, and then the very next play fumble.
Girl, it was the bald head. It made him aerodynamic. You feel me? Because he somehow, like you say, he caught up. He was a whole yard behind Sanders.
Shotty, don't put him on the field no more.
Please. At first, I'm really like, who was that? Because I'm like, who's 24? I'm thinking of Izzy. Like, I'm like, who on 24 on offense? Like, real talk. I'm like, who is this guy?
Effing Miles Sanders, like, get him
on the field. Man.
Like, bruh. And then you got, and another thing, sis, it's like, what the hell did we pay Hunter Lupke for?
To block, apparently, to still be a fullback, to just, and I love, shout out to him. I love how he was creating lanes, because he was creating some lanes for Williams, but it's like, you're not going to use him to carry the ball.
That's what I'm saying. We just paid him a quadrillion dollars. We just paid you a bag of cash to just be a blocker.
Come on, I don't understand.
We didn't let him run the ball. We didn't give him no passes or nothing. It's like,
thank you, no opportunities.
And it's like, Shotty, how you been ranting and raving about him all year? And then he's not involved in the game plan at all. So it was just like, that was weird. But, I mean, I feel like we were really flowing. The beginning of the game, we were really,
I like
really flowing.
I like how we're moving the ball. I like how we're moving the ball.
Came out hot. Sis, how did you feel? We scored on the opening drive. How did you feel about that? I was like, damn, We have not scored on the opening drive. You know how long it's been?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do when we scored on the first two. With the first two opening drives, and through as far as having the run game being strong coming out and scoring on the first drive, that's just not something we do. And closing out the half with a score. I'm saying we talked about having the opportunity to kind of try to double up, at least with our last possession, scoring at the half, being able to score. I like that. Shadi was being efficient with his play calling, and also the players were executing on the field as well. I just feel like he's trying to get many guys involved, and many guys had chances.
Exactly, many guys involved. We just really look like and shout out to Angie. What's up, Angie? And to respond to your comments, Brian Smith popped in here. He said, I need a therapist after CD dropping so many balls. I agree, Brian. It was terrible. The basement boy said the fact that we had held Saquon and Cece said something about this defense. That is true. Yes. That is true.
Yeah, that was half my take.
What did you say? Under 75.
That was half my take. I think I had to take right. I know we were under 100, or the Philly wasn't held to under 100 yards rushing, but we did hold a Saquon Barkley to under 75 yards. So I'll take it. I'll take it.
Bruh, and then Angie, shout out to our sis Angie. She said, Star O saying do shit. Angie, they barely, did you notice this? They barely had Osa on the field.
I was surprised to not see him or even Leofau. There were some guys I was surprised to see.
Right, they were barely playing Osa, barely playing Leofau, and then they were playing Toia a lot, and Solomon Thomas a lot, and I'm like, bruh.
On the opening drive for the defense, I'm like, hold up, Toia. I was surprised to see him suiting up first of all, but then to see him on the opening drive for the defense, I didn't expect that. I didn't.
Extra P. We don't do all that Dak slander and bullshit in here. So it's like, if you're an Eagles fan, you can come in here and chill out. But if you're doing too much, I'm gonna just snipe you out of my chat, because I don't have time for that bullshit. Because we talk real football over here. We don't come in here just to troll. Like, tell the fucking truth. Right. Dak looked better than Hurts. Only thing Hurts was doing was scrambling. That's
right.
it. So
And you want to talk about pressure? We can actually, we can talk about the O line. You want to talk about pressure? I want to know what pressure you're talking about, because our O line was almost top tier tonight. Dak had some clear pockets tonight. So
O line was top tier. Dak was throwing lasers all night. Like, just stop it. Just stop it. We don't do the BS. Now, if you're an Eagles fan and you want to kind of, say, woo, go Eagles or whatever, that's fine. Right. We're not going to do too much of the Dak slander or trolling over here. We just don't do that over here, period. So, you've been warned. Jay Toya is a monster. I don't know if I can agree with that, but to me, it's ups and downs with him. Let's not act like they didn't score on him in Solomon Thomas at the goal line. So I don't know about that, but
and I'll say Solomon Thomas, he showed some flashes. I liked his performance. I wouldn't say I loved it, but I did like some flashes that I did see from him. But I'm hoping down the line, and we definitely got to talk about Kenny Clark having almost an impact, almost an instant impact tonight. Coming in for the defense on defensive line. I think one of the first couple plays, he's able to stop, have a good run stop. So I like the addition of him. But I feel like down the line, if we can get Perrion Winfrey's energy at the same time with Winfrey, Kenny Clark, if Mozzie can kind of come along, I was surprised he was inactive. But I feel like this DT room, it could kind of shape up a little nicely in a couple weeks. I feel like this D line as a whole can shape up too. But I feel like these DTs, they can shape up down the line.
I agree with that, and I feel like Mozzie, sis. I think Mozzie gone, sis.
I did not expect him to be inactive.
There's no reason to put him inactive tonight. And then the way that the defense ended up stopping the run the second half, they're gonna cut Mozzie. And it's like, y'all should have just cut him before so that he could already be on a team. So now you're making it now you're making him be cut in the middle of the season. But it's at the beginning of the season, but my guy Mozzie is gone. I don't know. The coaches just don't fuck with him. That's the only thing I can say. They do not fuck with Mozzie at all. They have, especially Shotty. He don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? It's like just do what y'all got to do and stop holding that young man hostage, because it's not fair to him. You want him off the team? Get him off the team. Don't sit here and have him inactive. Like, you know what that does to his psyche? When they released that news that he wasn't playing, that was everywhere. Ian Rappaport, Jeremy Fowler,
right?
Jordan Schultz, like it was everywhere. Mozzie Smith not started. Mozzie Smith not started. Mozzie Smith not started. It was everywhere. Like, what do y'all expect that type of shit to do to his psyche?
Right. Yeah, I'm surprised. I think I tweeted during the game. I'm surprised they even took them to halftime to even mention Mozzie. I thought that would have been one of the first talking points of the game about how he wasn't even active tonight. I just, like you said, I mean, you spoke about it last week, since how you don't kind of openly undress one of your players, and then now they go another
$100,000. Glad to see you, $100,000.
Try the $100,000, and then you go further to make him inactive the first week, the opening week against Philly.
Right, you make him inactive, like and you're playing the 7th round rookie over him. That means we don't fuck with you, Mozzie. We think that Jay Toia is really better than you, which from the preseason, that's not true. That's why I'm saying I feel like Mozzie is just like Izzy Makwamu, where it's like when we see him play, we're like, there's no reason he shouldn't be getting playing time, but the coaches just don't F with him.
Right.
But Kenny Clark, yeah, I agree with you, sis. Kenny Clark looked real good. He looked real good. But we need to find out why how much we pay Osa a year. We need to find out why is Osa not on the field.
Yeah, I was surprised. I feel like we saw a lot more Solomon Thomas than we did see Osa.
A lot more Solomon Thomas. A lot more Jay Toia.
Yes,
I feel like Jay Toia had more snaps than Osa.
Yeah.
What's going on with that? Like
that was
that's not really making sense. Maybe, and I'm like, did Osa look bad tonight? I don't know. I got to go back and watch the all 22 to see. But because I'm like, maybe he wasn't playing well. But I mean,
I feel like he played a little bad, because there were some plays I saw Osa where he was there first and he had some major tackles. But I feel there also plays where he was down on the ground, but not where I was looking where I was like, Osa is playing bad. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like he had. Yeah,
like he's a liability. Get benched. Like that's
I don't feel and also I don't know if that had anything to do with Leofold not playing. I'm trying to figure out if Eberflus didn't want him to play.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell was up with that?
I don't know. I thought maybe the penalty, but I mean, if they look back at it, it wasn't really his fault. His helmet got snatched off, so it wasn't his fault for him. I mean, for him, maybe he kind of fought back. Of course, they always catch the second guy, but
that whack ass penalty, there's no reason at all.
To keep him off
that Maris wouldn't be even rotating in. I saw Clark. I did not see Maris at all. I saw Sanborn and Murray most of the time, and it's like, bruh, Sanborn is not better than Maris.
No,
like
Sanborn was missing. He was overshooting.
Favorites.
He was overshooting from the jump.
Yeah. How many games has your quarterback won in the postseason? Oh, we got a lot of trolls in here.
Yeah,
we got a lot of Eagles trolls.
And I mean, congratulations, y'all stuck it out. Y'all got, you win week 1.
Y'all won week 1. Congratulations.
We talk about. Thank you for joining in. We do appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like and share button and subscribe if you want to join for more post show. We definitely appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Just keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying? But you can talk your shit, you know what I'm saying, but not too much slander on Dak, because I mean, I don't feel like I just don't tolerate that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, there's no reason to be even talking about Dak in the postseason and this and that.
Yeah.
Describe what your quarterback does in the postseason. Absolutely nothing.
Right. And I just want to say I agree with Angie's point here, because there were multiple times where
if CD doesn't have all those drops, we win the game.
Right.
Let's just say it plainly like that. If Miles Sanders doesn't fumble and CeeDee Lamb doesn't have like 3 to 4 drops in the second half, we win the game. So just shut the fuck up.
Correct.
Because Dak hit him right in the hand. So it doesn't have shit to do with Dak. It's too late for y'all to be pissing me off. But what'd you say, sis?
No, I was going to say, talking about some of the mistakes made by the defense. I mean, can we talk about the edges? All of a sudden, the edges can't play. They can't contain. Like, I'm like, where's the...
Look at what's doing it. Jalen Hurts, 14 carries. 62 yards. We could not. It was so many times we had.
He matched Saquon.
We had perfect coverage on third down. Couldn't get the pass rush, and then couldn't keep lane integrity, and literally just kept letting her scramble for first downs. Like, you can't have that. That's the type of stuff like you have to clean up, because they don't score those first 2 touchdowns if Hurts is not allowed to scramble.
Covered across the board.
And granted, you shut it down the second half, but bruh,
Right, by that time, you know what I'm saying, that's when you allow 2 scores. You know what I'm saying? If those 2 scores aren't allowed, we have a leg up, we have that lead, and then like I mentioned, going into the second half, you have some sort of momentum, even though even though Philly got the ball first, we saw the stop that they made coming out. So that adds to the momentum that they had going into halftime and then coming out. I just wish they capitalized more. And then also kind of speaking to that point, the defense, it was getting better in the second half. And then of course, right on schedule, like I think I tweeted earlier that the offense decides to just, not implode, but just kind of stall on a couple of drives. Dak, made some mistakes. I know there was some, at least for me, I did think at first that he underthrew Jake Ferguson when going to the end zone. But
he did on the first one. That first one, he underthrew it. I feel like he underthrew it because he was trying to get a penalty. But yeah, it was for sure a underthrow.
Yeah, and actually, I mentioned I think last week when we talked about trying to get Jake Ferguson involved, but and he had some drops too. You know what I'm saying? On some of the playbacks, I was looking like, yeah, he definitely dropped. That was right in his hands.
Definitely had drops. Even that second hit where he got his head took out, but I was like, that was still a perfect throw. Like Dak dropped that straight in the breadbasket. So it was a lot of drops tonight. One person that wasn't dropping balls was Pickens, and we got to get him more involved because if we look, Pickens only had 3. Correct. He only had 4 targets.
Correct. And one second field goal. I think it was the second field goal before the half.
Right. So it's like you really only had 3 targets, right? And then, but every target you had was big gains because you had 3 for 30. Correct. So the average of 10 yards, and then CD. Bruh, 13 targets, 7 receptions. That's not acceptable, CD.
That's not right. That's not good at all.
CD had a lot of drops. He even had drops in the first half. The ball was just, I don't know if CD's hands was made of rubber or what tonight, but the ball was just literally, it was so many almost picks because this could not catch the ball and it kept flying 20 feet in the air. It's like, what are you doing?
I'm telling you, my heart nearly stopped on those 2 times because I'm like, those are almost 2. And I think Blankenship almost had both of them. Both times Blankenship almost had the interception.
And then the other interception that Dak almost threw because CD slipped out of his break.
Right.
I'm like, that was almost the game sealing interception with Quinyon Mitchell, but thank God he can't catch. But it's like, CD, bro. Like the football guys was trying to will us to win that game.
For real though. There were so many opportunities.
How many drops did CD have? Let me go look at this. I need to go look at them.
And not even just that, even some of the mistakes that Philly was making, the penalties, the 15-yard penalties, the roughing the passers,
right?
You know what I'm saying, pass interferences. Many opportunities that the Cowboys should capitalize off.
Many opportunities.
Yeah, man.
Javonte. I mean,
you don't get these all the time.
If we just had Javonte Williams in there and not Miles Sanders, we win the game. I don't know why y'all were subbing them in and out like that, like bruh. And then let's look at this punt.
Especially for a player who did not play in the preseason. I don't know if he played one game or not, but for some we really didn't see who was hurt, who missed time. I'm trying to figure out how Miles Sanders just earned so much trust of this coaching staff.
Here was a drop. This was a drop. So that's one drop. Second half. Okay, punt. Let's look at this. Okay. Turpin, Javonte Williams, Brian Anger. Okay, he didn't target CD that down. Then.
And shout out to Turp too. He has some very important conversions too. I like
shout out to
Turpin. And he used them. He used them often and early too. I feel like Shashadi is not playing around with using Turpin.
Oh yeah, he using Turpin. Turpin is definitely getting looks, and we got to use him more. Like we should have been targeting him a little bit more. But CD, you have 4 drops, bruh.
Yeah.
In that second half, 4 crucial drops. But if we look at I go back to the box score. Yeah, Turp was definitely involved, but he only got 2. Oh, that's carries. Yeah. But you see how we fit him in the carries, and
yes,
we should get him more carries because he was just sprinkling him in. Like try to get Turpin like 5. I feel like 5 to 6 carries a game.
Yeah, I like that. I like him.
Like let's bump it up because it was working great. And let me see how many. And then he had 2 targets. If you could get him 5 for 5, 5 carries and 5 targets, I think that'd be perfect for Turpin.
Yeah. I like the way he moves inside. I like it. just the way the scheme is kind of a little bit different now. How they're using Tyler Smith to kind of open up some inside lanes. I like when Turpin has any kind of space in front of him, he just moves. So it's like just that one split second where he gets up away from the defender, and he's able to just move yard. Like it's just his speed is just really unmatched. Really unmatched.
He is definitely unmatched. We just got to get him and Pickens more involved. We love you, CD, but clearly we have other weapons, and we need to get everybody involved. And I think Dak's so used to CD being his only guy, and I know he wants CD to eat, but we have to realize that this is a pattern with CD.
Yeah.
It's just we have to call it what it is, guys. It's year 6 for CD.
Yeah.
So he pretty much is who he is. He is a dynamic, all-pro, great receiver.
Yeah.
But in crucial big moments and in big games, he tends to have crucial drops. Let's just say what it is. And that's why we said we needed to get Dak some help. So it's like, Dak, you have help now. So you need to be more free and say, CD, I love you, bro, but I'm gonna spread this ball around. I'm gonna spread it around. Especially if you're not gonna catch the damn ball. Like, because we gotta win games. And I wanna go to you because you're the best and I love you. But you got to catch the balls. I think, she said, did Dak get sacked?
I don't know.
No, he didn't get sacked. So.
Yeah, I think he definitely escaped one.
Yeah, right, he almost got sacked, but he broke out of that hole. Like,
I'm telling you, Dak. I know he's not in the shape that he was when he played in college, but he's looking like he's almost in college shape. The way he just escaped that sack, he just it's like something about division games when Dak just gets that energy. It's just like he snatched out of there and like who taking who down? Like he was on a different level,
for sure, bro. That was a for sure sack, and Dak got out of there. But we can talk about. I think the offensive line outside of Booker had like 2 back-to-back bad series.
Yeah.
But other than that, he played really good.
Yes, he did.
I think my guy Steele got beat like once by Nolan Smith. But other than that, and I think Tyler Smith got beat once.
Yeah.
But Guyton, bro, if you could put Angie's thing up, Guyton. Bro,
Guyton slapped the shit out of that. I'm telling you, sis. Yo, I'm bringing it up right now. I'm like,
we didn't hear Guyton's name at all. Guyton was cleaning the house over there. Like, those guys weren't doing anything.
Guyton said, Nate, who y'all talk about? Oh no, he can be behind me, but right now, this is my spot right now. Like Guyton was playing no games, man. I'm telling you.
He came back. Guyton came back full throttle on fire. And then let's also talk about how, look at these stats. AJ Brown, 1 reception for 8 yards. Devontae Smith, 3 receptions for 16. When that happens, that means Diggs. And I know Elam got beat on that deep ball by Dotson, but outside of that,
right.
Bland and Elam, it was lockdown city. And we had a pass rush. If we had Micah, game over, bro. We're gonna have to get a pass rush because what we got right now, it's not gonna work.
Cowboys thought maybe hoarding these guys, and preseason looked good and practice looks good, but it's totally different in game time. And some guys did flash. Like I was not disappointed is a little bit too strong for me, but like Fowler came out sloppy, and I was a little bit like Fowler. Like I know people got to shake off the rust not playing in preseason.
Fowler was very sloppy. Fowler, I feel like. Boy, what do this boy talk about? Dak usually chunks. Dak usually lights y'all up. He's like 9-3 versus y'all. What are you talking about? Like, okay, he just want to be in here trolling. Y'all have this. Y'all cannot talk about anything else besides Dak. Like, can you analyze the game for real? Like, that's what y'all get on my damn nerve because y'all can't analyze a game. Y'all can't talk football. Y'all mad because Dak is y'all's daddy. That's the problem. Mm-hmm. Dak is y'all's daddy. Y'all want his attention. He doesn't love you. I'm sorry. He's going to continue to leave you on the doorstep. He never wanted you.
Right.
He never wanted you. But anyway, Fowler is just a wild card. But bro, he is who he is. He's 10 plus years in the league. So you just know, like, he's really a pass rush specialist. I feel like Marshawn Nealon needs to be starting, bro.
He balled out. Yo, Nealon balled out. He got that dog in him. Nealon is earning that spot, and he got that dog in him. And
I feel like Nealon, the starters from what we saw tonight, sis, I think the starters need to be either Nealon and Sam or Nealon and James Houston. But Fowler, we need to bring you off the bench for the NASCAR packages is how I'm feeling.
No, for real though. No, for real.
Because I feel bad because I was so excited to get back Fowler, but I guess I kind of just like overestimated Fowler. I didn't realize that Fowler had only got 10 sacks twice in his career. Yeah. I didn't realize that, I mean, he's just not really disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not he's a guy that just wants to go after the passer. He's not really looking to stop the run. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you got to make him a third down specialist and just move on with that.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's the 13 on him, but I just feel like Fowler looks a little bit smaller too.
Right. Like, that 13 is Orlis too.
It's weird. It's very weird on him. Yeah, it's weird
so Orlis. It's so Orlis. But
I definitely agree with you. Like I love how Nealon it's just like you can instantly see how he played. Like he played well, you know, he's able to kind of kind of
he's the only person that got a sack.
Yeah, not like how he got the pressure on the quarterback. He got his hands up. I love it. I love it. Like, almost got the fumble.
Right, you want to see that sack, tackle for loss, QB hit. Right, Sam Williams got a tackle for loss, QB hit.
Right.
Solomon tackle for loss. Jack Sanborn tackle for loss. Anybody else got a tackle for loss? James Houston. That was it. So from the looks, it definitely looked like Nealon and probably Sam is who probably needs to be starting.
Yeah.
Jay Toya had a tackle. Okay. Osa 3 tackles, 1 solo. Yeah. Like I feel like
Azaraku was the only one that had a sack. And shout out to him, he came along a little, slowly but surely. And I think he's kind of getting his legs underneath him. I think maybe a few games into the season, he might, I think he could definitely excel. I think, and that's one thing I'm definitely excited about.
Bro, I saw a good rep from him. I think he just got to get comfortable, and he is small too. He's a smaller defensive end, so I think it's just gonna take him a while to like get his strength up and stuff to deal with the offensive tackles in the league. Because we gotta understand, like Philly's offensive line is like the best in the league.
Correct.
So it's hard for anybody to get sacks on them. So especially upcoming youngins like them, it's gonna be difficult. But I think the receivers, Philly's receivers are buns. We should have won that game.
You didn't even hear that name tonight, hardly. AJ Brown didn't even get a target into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, AJ Brown. I said receivers. I'm sorry, not their receivers. Y'all not buns. I think Hurts just. I mean, he just wasn't trying to take no chances. I guess. He didn't want to be on the highlight reel and get picked off. But I think. For real. But they cornerbacks, that's what I was going to say. They cornerbacks is buns, bro. Like Adoree Jackson, Quinyon Mitchell, Jacory Bennett, all of them just holding all night long.
Right.
There was another, I know Pickens got one holding call, but he should have got 2. Because the other one, I was like, he was definitely holding again.
Yeah, man. There was, at least in the first half, in my opinion, it seemed like they couldn't really contain Pickens or CD. I think as the season goes on, man, that combination it's going to be crazy. Like I just feel like guys are not going to be able to cover them. And then if we do get Ferg to come along, you know what I'm saying, Turk to come along too, like we could have a monster. I mean, the offense, this is week 1. Guys coming off rust, not playing preseason, guys trying to put everything together, Shoddy, kind of working out the play calling as well. And this is how the offense looks. Like I just feel like mid-season, like we could look truly in mid-season form. And a shout out to Jay Tuck, like he said, seeing our offense being in the 21st century. Now, I ain't gonna lie, like in that first
That's
two,
funny, but true.
In the last 2 minutes, I say the last 3 minutes, I think the Cowboys had the football, and it was going pass. I was kind of like shoddy, like where's the run game? Like we have three timeouts. I'm saying we still have the 2-minute warning as well. I was really shocked that we didn't run the ball really at all. I don't know if Shoddy was maybe trying to get maybe some field advantage, but where's the run?
That was weird. When we had the ball and it was like we had like almost 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't we run the ball at all? Like we did not run the ball at all, and I feel like so that's a little tap on your hand, Shotty, because you stay balanced the whole game, but that last drive, I feel like
you had
plenty of time. You had all the timeouts, like you had plenty of. You could have ran the ball, and we were able to run the ball pretty much all night. But I think for real, we need I was talking to my brother. I'm like, bro, we need a home run hitting back. When it comes to Blue is hurt.
He looks it. I saw your tweet before the game. Like he looks like you said, like he's still slightly, even not even limping, but even just like.
Love you, Angie. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much, Angie. You have a good night. We about to get off of here right now, anyways. But I could stop sharing. We didn't want this to be a long show because it was already late as hell. But what was I saying? Oh, we just didn't run
hitting back.
Right. Oh yeah, we need a home run hitting back. So it's still trade for RB1. I really, and I want to be clear. I really, really liked what I saw from Javonte Williams. I'm
impressed. I was wrong.
I was thoroughly impressed from what I saw from Javonte Williams, but he is our hammer. We need a lightning back.
Yes.
And Blue is. I just
he's really nicked up, like they say, man. It's. When can we really see his true form, you know?
Exactly. I feel like we need to redshirt Blue, give him a season-ending injury.
Right, why not?
Let him get better, send him away. And we need to bring in somebody like a Breece Hall, like a Jonathan Taylor, like a Alvin Kamara could be a good pair back. Like we need some lightning to the thunder, because right now I don't want to see Miles Sanders on my field.
Yeah.
And right now they feel compelled to they're trying to make him the lightning bag, but it's like
he's not it. He's not. He doesn't even have the physicality to be light. I feel like he's kind of he's not necessarily a bell cow either, but it's just like I don't know. I don't think it's just not it.
He's just a blah bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not really an elusive bag. You're not a power bag. So what are you?
Right.
Not great. We need to get better. We need to get better.
Right. And even with Lipke, like I know they didn't utilize him, but like
we could have used Lipke. We could have used Lipke and got him like instead of using Miles Sanders to relieve Williams.
Yeah.
Use Lipke. We could just do thunder on thunder. That's better than Miles Sanders. Because seriously, if Miles Sanders doesn't fumble that ball, we score there, or we at least get a field goal, and then you got the game within 1 point.
Yeah.
Which maybe you get close enough. You play the game to just get close enough and see if Aubrey can kick a 60-yarder. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I feel like we did well in the red zone. So I feel like we had. I feel like we have more potential to score. I feel like our red zone.
Jackie.
I gotta go back.
Jackie, how you doing?
Shout out to Miss Jackie.
I love Miss Jackie. She's always sending me messages and stuff like that on Instagram. Thank you, Miss Jackie. I appreciate you being in here with us. Guys, if you guys are watching on the playback as well, please hit the like button. Please hit the share button if you're in live chat or watching on the playback, and please subscribe to our YouTube channels, and please donate to our cash apps. It would be greatly appreciated.
Yes.
But since you have any final words before we get out here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, just to kind of close out. This loss actually doesn't really sting as much. You know, at first it's like, man, it sucks, but like, I feel like we have a very, very high ceiling as a team in general. I feel like if guys work on their strengths individually, and even as a team too, I just feel like we have a very high ceiling. I feel like Shotty could. I love his play calling. You know, we definitely didn't. I know we saw some things in the third preseason game, but from what I've seen, at least as far as our offense, I'm impressed with what he was able to kind of keep under his vest, and what he's showing us now. I'm looking forward to what we can see, going forward in the season. But as far as defense, I feel like they could come along too. I think it's going to take some work. Like I said, like we mentioned earlier, I think it's going to take some edge work. So maybe some help from the outside, maybe looking at what's available, after the first couple of weeks of football. But I'm just excited about the overall potential of our team and what we could look like, maybe around mid-season and then even towards the end of the season. I just love how our team looked opening the season against, the defending champions. And I think we gave them a good run. And I think we Cowboys lost the game. I feel like Cowboys with simple mistakes, and I know some slight penalties, but we had a lot of opportunities.
Yep, I agree with that. I think I don't have. Can I support another way? Ooh, that's a good question, Miss.
Because I
Miss
only
Jackie. I have Cash App and I have Venmo or Zelle, but that's the only thing.
Yeah, I got Zelle too.
That's the only other thing I have, Miss Jackie. If you I can text you if you want to donate, Miss Jackie. I can text you, or I can inbox you my information so you can Zelle me if you have that, or my Venmo. I can send you that. But let me know, Miss Jackie. Just message me on Instagram and I'll give you another way to donate.
Yeah.
But yes, sis, I don't know. I agree with you. I don't feel bad about this loss. It's like, do I wish we got the W? Duh, of course I do. But I'm not mad because I feel like this team does have a super high ceiling. I feel like the offense looks great. I feel like the defense got back. The defense bowed up. So that's a very good sign that your defense, even though they had a rocky first start, they bowed up.
Yeah.
So definitely I think there's a lot to look forward to with this team. And I feel like this team right now is only missing 2. We got 2 more Infinity Stones. Get another running back to pair with Williams.
Mm-hmm.
And get us a pass rusher, like somebody that just can add a little bit more juice to this room.
Yeah,
like Zadarius Smith. He's still on the couch. You want to pick him up?
Correct. He came in with the Lions and almost, I'm saying, like, he helped to make a push towards the end of the season. I wouldn't be mad at that. What I'm saying. A veteran at that too.
And he's cheap. He's on the streets. He'll be dirt cheap.
Correct.
Thank you, Miss Jackie. We appreciate you.
Yes, we appreciate you.
Shout out to you, David. Shout out to you. But yeah. Guys, I mean, it is what it is. Took the L. Next week we play the Lions. We play the Giants. We play the new Giants. They got Russell Wilson now. Him and Neighbors looking good. So this is gonna be and their defense is loaded. That Giants defense is loaded, y'all.
You're right.
So they do have pass rushers. They do have all pro nose tackles and shit. So to me, that's another division game. And usually I know in the past we take the Giants lightly. I'm not taking them lightly at all this year.
No.
I wouldn't take them at all lightly, and I think we'd be a fool to take them lightly. And they always play us hard, even when they suck. They always play us hard.
Yeah.
For the most part, But unless we get like 1,000 takeaways, then it'd be like a 40 burger. But other than that, like they always play us hard.
I'm glad you said that. Yes, we need takeaways. That was one of Shadi's points to win the turnover battle. I mean, Philly got a turnover. Cowboys need more turnovers and takeaways in the game next week. That's what they always see. We need more takeaways.
Right.
I'm glad you said that.
That's supposed to be the identity of our team. Didn't happen.
Correct. Yeah, we played well at the line of scrimmage. Now we got to work on the takeaways.
Facts. That's exactly right. But thank y'all so much. Really appreciate y'all rocking with us for our little after game show. We'll try to do these as much as we can. It would be better if we could do this so that we don't have to use our Wednesday show doing recap. We can just use the Wednesday show to do like game preview and stuff like that. So we're definitely gonna try to keep doing this. Okay, fake. Can we get rid of Jalen Tupper? Since he didn't do much, he was barely playing as it is. It's clear who Shotty wants wide receiver 3 to be, and that's Turpin. I can see Tolbert getting traded out of here. Tolbert and Mozzie, I feel like this coaching staff.
Yeah, and they better do it while they still have some value, to be honest with you, because if you wait a little bit longer into the season. I'm saying.
Do it now. Get rid of these young players. They're losing confidence, just sitting on the bench, not getting any snaps or targets. Like, just get them out of here, please, so that they can get to a place where they can have a fair shot and be utilized. It's not fair. It's not right. I feel like to keep players hostage. Front office, if this you saying no, we got to keep Tolbert and Mozzie, stop it. Because if you're going to force them to be here, then they need to be forced on the field. Otherwise, they're just taking up a roster spot, and that roster spot can go to somebody else that we could use.
Yeah.
Just plain and simple. But anyway, thank y'all so much. And hopefully we'll see y'all again on Wednesday.
Yes, facts. Thank you for your time, sis. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys next week.